J&J, Thunder, hey, how y'all doing? Hopefully everybody's doing well tonight. Um, didn't have an internet signal yesterday, so I couldn't upload a video. And I got some mail today from Obelisk. I got me a new toy to play with. J&J Outdoor Guide Service. You should be able to find me on Instagram or Facebook through my About page, J&J, and you can send them that way. Hopefully y'all hear Panda's tablet. Panda, turn your tablet down. Okay, that's right. Or text them to me or something. Whichever. Hey, Denise, Misplaced Country Girl. That's right, I forget you got my number. As y'all see at the bottom of the screen, I now have a sponsorship from Obelisk. If y'all go to obelisk.com and you see some fishing gear you like, use the code BF10, y'all get 10% extra off of everything. And yes, I will be honest, I do get a little bit of a commission off of sales using that code. Today in the mail, I got home. I was not expecting it, but they sent me a wireless fish finder. It's basically like an eye bobber. You cast it out, it scans, and it sends it to a handheld device. That is something I do like about this one. Here's the transducer of it. You can see I got fishing line on it already. I was out playing with it earlier. It does. The fish alarm does work because it did go off when a fish was under it. I do need to take it back out there when I have some worms. But the other hole here, you're supposed to tie this hole going to your rod and then tie your bait to this hole here. So I'll definitely be taking this back out hopefully this weekend some. Maybe I can get me a thing of worms to go with it. And then here's a little handheld device that came with it. J&J, you can send those pictures anytime you want to, bud. I'm on the laptop, so you can send them to the phone. One thing I do like is you got the handheld, and it does have a nice antenna on it. It don't feel cheap to be a metal screw-in antenna. When you turn it on, you can see the screen is bright. I don't know if you can really see the features of it, unfortunately. You're not going to be able to see the features on it, but it tells you if there's vegetation on the bottom, how deep it is. It gives you a fish alarm. So it tells you how much battery you have. One thing I will have to learn is this reads in meters. not in, so it's metric, it's not English. That's a little bit of a pain, but luckily I know somewhat how to calculate that in my head, or at least get somewhere close. But yeah, so I do have a full sponsorship from them. As y'all saw a few videos back, got 3 reels from them in the mail. I did give one away. Metric is better. A Canuck would say that, but yes, I do. I do agree in some cases. Metric is better. Oh Lord, more Canadians in here. I'm gonna get in trouble tonight. Hey, Turfers, hope you're doing well. All right. Whew. Not very wide, but very tall there, J&J. He has sent me a picture of a deer on a trail cam. Very nice deer. That would definitely be worth bagging. It'd be my biggest one I've killed. Oh, let's see. Excuse me, Beak Beak. Ugh. Oh, Lord. Got cobwebs on it. Let me get cobwebs off. Here you go, J&J. That's about the biggest I've killed so far. This is an 8. So, nice, very uniform 8. So that was a nice one to get a hold of. Cool. Now I just had to, yes, Tiffers, I called you trouble. You might be double trouble. I had to make sure I get my, go get the rifle back from my dad. Let's see. Probably shouldn't show it, but that's what I normally shoot is the 270 Core-Lokt. Hey, Leon, how are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Because you are, Tiffany. Leon, I was showing off a wireless fish finder that I got earlier today. Hopefully everybody's doing well. The link should be pinned at the top of chat. If anybody like to come up and hang out, talk. Tired and old. Oh, Beacon said he'll get on panel. Say hey, Beacon. Say hey, Beacon. Hey, Beacon. Beacon says hello, everybody. No, I did not go on a shopping spree, Canadian Family Life. I did not purchase this. This came from Obelisk. It was a free gift from them. I'll be doing a better review. I took it out to the pond earlier today, and it actually worked pretty good. I'm hoping to go get some worms tomorrow after work, and maybe I can take it out Saturday and use it some more and get some better results with it. Hey, Striker Force, how you doing, buddy? I think I saw you're going to be at the flea market this weekend. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get down that way. I think Panda's tablet just went night night, which means she's supposed to go night night. Panda, I think she may have gone night night. Y'all give me 1 second. Be right back. Alright, sorry, I had to do my fatherly thing and make sure the daughter went to sleep. She was in bed watching her tablet. She's gone to sleep now. I wanted to get a sponsorship. J&J, I looked up into this one. One of their reels says that it helps reduce backlashing. And I do not have that reel is out in my truck right now. But it's Obelisk Carbon Light BR. Leon, it is 8:36 here, sir. Also, another thing that I would like to say is I have passed 1,500 supporters. So thank you to everybody that is supporting me. I appreciate that because 1,500 is a huge milestone for me. I didn't think I'd ever get monetized, much less be at 1,500 and sitting here with a sponsorship. He can lay down. You're being aggravating. Yep. Leon, we try like to get Panda in bed between 8 and 8:30. Tonight she wasn't sleepy, so I let her play with her tablet a little bit. Because I knew once she laid down with it, she would probably go to sleep. And it worked. Anybody like to come up on panel, you're welcome to. Hey, Tiffers came back. Let's see. I'm still doing the job I was before. I did get back into that job with doing the septic tanks and permits and stuff. That's going really good right now. I'm in bed. Well, while you're there, tell Miss Sarah hello. If she's not already asleep. But now I just kind of wanted to come up here and say thank you to Obelisk for the sponsorship. Let's see. If I do this here, something I can do is present, share screen, share. I can go through the Obelisk website some with y'all. This is the home page. As you see, they have rods and reels, lines and lures, some equipment and apparel. And right now they're having a fall sale. And pop up. See, reels. They have 7 different reels. Right now what I have is this one here, the $49.99 one. Make sure y'all are on the same page as me. And I have 1 right hand and 2 left hands right now. I'm hoping to get the Obelisk Master Pro reel here with a rod as a combo set. And eventually I'm going to try out this spinning reel. I like this little micro spinning reel. That would be real good for Panda. I just have to find a rod low enough to put it on. And that's a pretty cool reel there with the baitcaster reel handle. I don't know how that would feel, but that one would be good too. Oop, I did not mean to click on it. Let's go back. We're going to go to, I think it's under tools, maybe. Oop. Angler tools. Here's the fish finder that I got. As you see, it's $99.99. They do have free worldwide delivery. Let's see. Does it have? It says the electronic fish finder boasts the top rated technology. It combines portability and functions that you love. What's more, it's efficient and quick, offering you maximum hauls in just a few moments. It's got 90 degrees of 120 kilohertz sonar. Highly effective for locating fish, distinguishes fish, rocks, and sea bottom. And it did do really good showing the grass and bottoms today. It has a good wide beam. It can operate anywhere from -20 to 70 degrees. I was trying to see the distance. I think it says it will receive the signal from 150 meters out, which is, or 120, wireless range of 120 meters. So you're looking at about 360 foot, and it'll read water at a depth of 40 meters, so about 120 foot down, which is actually pretty good range from shore and deepness. So I did like that with it. Come back over here. I'm trying to edit. Oh, fun. Canadian Family Life. I know that's fun. I need to edit a video. Come over here to lines and lures. You can see they got like jerk baits. We have multi-filament, so that'd be braid. That's like another jerk bait or twitch bait there. Like a little square bill, fluorocarbon. That's almost like a leader type line. Another jerk bait. Spoons, monofilaments. Let's see. They got some neat tackle bags. This one here has an aerator on it, so you can actually keep your fish alive throughout the day. That's something I do want to try out, see how long that battery lasts and how it will keep a bass alive once I catch it. I like this Obelisk Ultimate Angler Gear bag, where it just goes over one shoulder and sits behind my lower back. I think that would be pretty cool. Then the other one over here almost looks like it's got a thermos, a rod holder, and everything on it. So that looks pretty cool too. Let's see, fall sale. Their sales are pretty good right now on their reels here. But that's the easiest way of going through. And actually, I'm on, just out of curiosity, I'll click this left hand, add to cart, view cart. Go to checkout. I'm not going to put in my address and all that for y'all to see, so we'll just set the discount code here. BF10, just so y'all can see. When you type that in, it did take $6.50 off of the subtotal, so that is 10% off. So you do get 10% off when you type in BF10, and that's to show that my code does work. Even though this reel was already at 50 or 55% off, the BF10 takes another 10% off of that. So that's pretty cool. But anyways, Drunken Chef. How you doing, Drunken Chef BBQ? I was going over some stuff with Obelisk because they have sponsored me. I do have a code down here across the bottom of the screen, BF10 now. This afternoon when I got home, I came home to a wireless fish finder. I would say this is just as good, if not better, than my iBobber that I have already. I like the design and castability of this a lot better. It uses a 2032 like watch battery. You don't have to plug it into a USB and sit it down somewhere and lose the charger and this, that, and the other like I did with the iBobber. My iBobber got put in my truck. I used it till the battery died. I put the charger in the house where it would be safe. No idea where the charger's at. At least with this one here, I can pop that battery out, which I can show y'all how easy that is. The receiver, which is a handheld receiver, you don't have to download an app on your phone or have to give permissions to use or anything like that, which is awesome. But there is the transducer part has a 2032 lithium battery, like goes in the back of a wristwatch. That's all it uses. So if I can have 3 or 4 of those sitting in my tackle bag, I don't have to worry about this going dead on me and not being able to use it the rest of the time I'm fishing. or having to figure out where I put the charger. Kind of wish when it does the depth, it does it in meters, not in. So it is in metric, not in US. But I mean, can't have everything perfect. I do hopefully plan to get a container of Canadian night crawlers and go out to the pond this weekend and see how it goes. Uper, thank you for dropping in. Squirrels Magnet Fishing, thank you for coming in. Wanted to sit down 30, 40 minutes and just talk about the fact that Obelisk has sponsored me fully. They are sending me free gear. So I think a week or so ago, I got 3 left-handed bait casters. If you saw my video from Monday, I did give one of those away this past weekend to a young 13, 14-year-old boy that I do fish with. He was absolutely surprised and blown away. Today, I came home to the fish finder. I did go out and play with it. Compared to my iBobber, I really like this one a lot better. And I think at $99, I think this one's cheaper than iBobber too. Yes, when you make the order, their stuff does come shipped over from China for right now. In a few years, once they get a little bigger, they will be US based, I'm pretty sure. But right now, this company just started, I think, in right in 2020, 2021 area. So they're just now getting off the ground good. So, and as you look around, if you see an Obelisk ad or video pop up on your timeline, you may see my videos or my thumbnails or something like that. They are pushing my channel on their social media, so I do appreciate it. I appreciate all that they're doing for me. Also, with that being said, I have now passed 1,500 supporters. I think as of the time I went live, I was like at 1,501. So that's pretty cool. If I can stay over 1,500, it'll be great. I might even see if they'll send me a couple of things to do a giveaway with. But I'll talk to them and see what they want to do about that. Or maybe I can make a social media post on Facebook or something and let them share it out and see if we can't do a giveaway to some of their people or do a big giveaway. But anyways, if anybody would like to come up, you're more than welcome. If not, I really wanted to come up, talk about the fish finder, talk about Obelisk a little bit, say thank you to Obelisk for the sponsorship. In a nutshell, the sponsorship started because I will go back to Obelisk here. Let me see. Present, share screen, Obelisk, share. If you see this particular reel here, the Obelisk bait casting reel, right now they have a heck of a fall sale of 50% off. Makes this reel $49.99. To me, it has the same performance as like a Abu Garcia Revo series reel or one of the mid-range Shimano reels. I actually I have backlashed it a couple of times, but it's been user error, not real error. And I backlash this reel less than I do my Shimano DCs, which is crazy that it's that smooth and accurate. Matter of fact, earlier today I was casting it and I casted a frog out so far that it spooled the reel. That's the only thing that stopped it, was the fact that the frog, that all the line went out. It's hard to backlash when you do that. But their very first thing here, if you can see on the screen, it says backlash free casting. And I pretty much sent Obelisk a message and said, hey, this says backlash free casting. My whole channel is based off of backlashes. I'm going to buy one and see how it does, and I will do a full review of it. And granted, I got it way back in April. I was just able to do the review about a month ago because my computer had been down. But after having it 6 months, it's just as good as it was back then. It's actually probably stayed in the bed of my truck 80% of that 6 month time frame. The elements and stuff that has not affected it whatsoever. I do like that part of it. It's very durable. It's lightweight. It's durable. It's smooth casting. Like I said, it has reduced my backlashes. So I actually joked with the guy from Obelisk the other day and told him I was going to have to change my channel name to Obelisk Fisherman. But it is definitely a good reel. It does come in left or right hand. So if you buy more than one, you get an extra 10% off. If you use the code BF10, you get an extra 10% off. It is 8.1 to 1 gear ratio, so it is a fast reel. Very fast. But the drag is good and tight. The brakes are phenomenal. That's the line guide when you cast. The spool, there's the braking system. It does have 12 plus 1 ball bearings, so 12 ball bearings in it. One's in the reel handle. Shows the magnets. Shows it on a rod. Then it shows that you can get it in left or right handed reeling. So, and they do have a 30-day money back guarantee with their stuff, and it is free shipping. And as you can see, it has been loved by 35,870 customers. So definitely a good affordable reel. Oh, hey Coastal. She's like right over here too. Right over here beside me. In a sense. But wanted to pretty much, oh, sorry Beacon. Beacon's laying behind me in the floor. I just ran him over with the chair. Oh, you gonna tell everybody good night? Here's the beak. Here's our Australian Shepherd, Mr. Beacon. He's jealous I'm talking to y'all and not to him. But anyways, I just wanted to get up here, say a quick thank you to Obelisk. Go over to Fish Finder, go over to their website. Show y'all if you put the discount code BF10 in, it does take 10% off. This is my first sponsorship, so I'm kind of learning as I go with everything. Last night I had some internet issues and couldn't post a video tomorrow night, Coastal will be live with Ghost Stories. So y'all make sure you tune in tomorrow night for Coastal's live stream. That is already set up. Avid, how you doing, buddy? Avid, I'm not backlashing as much anymore. I told the guys from Obelisk I was going to have to switch my name to Obelisk Fisherman instead of Backlash. Hey, Miss Lydia. I was up here earlier showing off my new fish finder. It's a wireless fish finder with a handheld. It's got a little handheld receiver, and the bobber on it looks like a little submarine. Looks like a little yellow submarine. It says it'll read up to 250. I think it was 250 meters. Yes, this is a bobber style fish finder, but instead of having to download an app on your phone, it comes with a handheld receiver. I got home this afternoon and I talked to Obelisk about the fact that my iBobber, I'll take it out, I'll use it. Once it dies, it takes me forever to find the charger again. I got it from Obelisk, sent it to me as part of my sponsorship, sir. The price tag on it is $99.99. But if you use the code BF10 that's going across the bottom of the screen, you get 10% off of it. Let's see. I should have just let the website up. We go here. I can do this. Huh. So if I use the code Panda, I will get. Nah, they don't sponsor Panda, unfortunately. Not right yet. Eventually, they may sponsor. But use code BF10. There's a link to the fish finder. I can share the screen for it. You can see it's $99.99. It is like a bobber setup, and down here on the bottom of the screen, it'll show you if you got rocks or vegetation. It shows you what depth the fish are at. It does measure in meters, not in feet, so you have to be careful with that. But other than that, it's I used it for a little bit today, and it seemed to work very well. Huh. Go through some of the pictures. It has a 90-degree beam angle, 125 kilohertz of sonar frequency. Operational temperature is minus 20 to, it says 70 degrees. I got a feeling that's in Celsius, not in Fahrenheit, because everything else, like the meters up here, is in meters. You can see how it shows the fish. The wireless range is 120 meters from shore, or from where your receiver is, and it has a 40-meter water depth. So roughly 360 foot from where you're casting, and it'll go down to 120 foot. Basically what's in the box is you get your receiver, you get the antenna that screws in the top, a lanyard that you can hang it around your neck, and the transducer. Hey Suey, how are you doing? Right now, Avid, they're mainly bass fishing. They do have a reel that is a bait casting reel that has a power handle to it, and they have a bait caster that has a line counter on it. So those two could start switching over into other areas. Suey, I'm doing very well, ma'am. Up here talking about my new sponsor from Obelisk.com. Let me see here. Stop the screen share. Avid, one thing that I do like about this one is inside of it is a watch battery, a 2032 battery. So there's no having to go back to your truck and charge it. You screw this part off, pull the battery out, put a new battery in, and you're back fishing. You don't have to stop and plug it into a USB port and wait for it to charge before you can get back to fishing. I will say I gave one reel away. I still have one that's in the box. The two Obelisk reels that I have been using have greatly reduced the amount of backlashes I have. As a matter of fact, one of them today I went to cast and I spooled it, throwing a frog out. Yeah, got to carry backup batteries, but I'd rather have backup batteries than be in the middle of a fishing trip. My bobber dies and I have nothing to use. But like I said, the only thing about this one I don't really like is the fact that it's metric. It's not American reading. So like the temperature range and depth, everything is in meters or metric system. But that's something you can get over. You'll keep me running while you're making breakfast. Suey, I'm not going to be up here too much longer. I thought about 30 minutes to an hour. Avid, if I can get another one from them, I will see what I can do, sir. But if nothing else, I might continue this one after I play with it some. We'll see. But I do think that I have a couple more reels and maybe a rod coming at some point from them. So hopefully that will come in pretty soon. We'll see. And some of those, maybe one or two of those reels I can start doing giveaways with on my channel. That's something I'm hoping they'll send me enough I can start doing some giveaways here and there. I'm going to take it right over to him and let him touch it and sleep with it, if nothing else, before I send it to you, Avid. Suey, I appreciate that, ma'am. I hope I'm glad you're doing well. I've been so busy with work and everything else and trying to get all the stuff with this taken care of. with the sponsorship taken care of, it's been very busy. Yeah, I thought you liked me. Well, see, I'm gonna give it to him, tell him to go sleep with it, and um get all of his juju all over it. Then I'll challenge you to a fishing tournament, Avid. That's the only way I think I can win. I don't know. Numbers of catfish, I do pretty good. You put me on. You asked me to do size. Yeah, me and catfish size don't mix for some reason. Speaking down, down. Hey, Rustic. Hope you're doing well, sir. But, oh, sorry, y'all. Yep, I did hit 1,500 supporters this week. I do want to thank everybody who is supporting me. I am starting to grow some. Um, this was the last minute. I decided to pop up here and just say hello, say thank you, and um, sit here and talk for just a little bit. Tomorrow night, Coastal will be live doing ghost stories with Coastal. Um, I think that's at 8 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. She does have that already. She does have that scheduled for this Friday and next Friday both. So y'all will have to definitely check that out. If anybody would like to come up on panel, the link should be pinned at the top of the chat for StreamYard. Yep, Mabuti means good. I have to agree with that with Rustic. Whew, Avid. You're on the fence about Nightbot. Yeah, there's right many people that are on the fence about it. If you set Nightbot up correctly, you can have fun with it. And it does a good job. Yes. Close the door. Alright. Y'all give me just 1 second. Alright. I went and refilled my sweet tea. And yes, it does have one of my old backlash. Nightbot's here. I just have it really, really spread out. So it doesn't spam the chat with my merchandise stuff all the time or what have you. I do have the slap and the pinch command. Don't slap Suey. Have it out to time you out with for that one. And that's the first time in a long time I've seen that particular item picked for the slap function. Wow. Really? Lord have mercy. I hope she puts a worse juju on you than John Parker can. And there goes Tiffer slapping me. I thought I was her friend. I know Abby will slap me. He don't think I'm his friend even if I am. Oh, Lordy. You could have done the pinch feature though. Not slap. Rustic, you want to come up on panel, sir? You're welcome to. Yep. And as you see, if you type the word backlash, Nightbot will drop your link. You forgot about pinch with how many times you pinched Paula over the years. Somewhere in one of my live streams with StreamYard, I have a Nightbot sit-up video. 1 second. You're just waking up. I need to go to bed. I've been up and busting my rear end for the last 4 days. Let me see. Turn that down. I could not tell you, Tiffers. Let's see. It probably didn't work because you and Abby pretty much typed slap at the same time. And it picked his up and not mine. If anybody would like to come up, you can. If not, I'm probably going to be up here about another 5 minutes. I think the management at Obelisk have said I do have another right-handed baitcaster coming. I think I got the combo coming that I asked for. We'll see when those come in. I'll let him know about this live stream later, since it is kind of a thank you to Obelisk. It was a last second deal. I'm sure he'll see it eventually, but anyways, unless anybody wants to come up, Do they have any food crappie? They do have a couple of lightweight rods. They're not very, I think they're like 6.5 or 7 foot long. You could use those for crappie or bluegill, but I he the gentleman that started this company just started it in like 2021, so it's just now getting off its feet good. Um, Me and him will hopefully be growing together, and I will try to help him in any way I can to give him ideas on things to put on the website, and hopefully I can get stuff to test before it goes on the website. So we'll see how that goes. That's something I would like to do, and we'll go from there. The best crappie rod I have ever had, and I still actually have it, it's in my truck, it doesn't leave. Downside is it is a 2-piece rod, but it's by Sitskill and it's called the Arachni. Archini. Arachni. Um, it's a 9.5 foot, um, either ultralight or medium or light medium rod. I've caught bass on it. I've caught catfish on it. I've caught carp on it. I've caught yellow perch, crappie, all types of sunfish. 12 weight. This one isn't. The Arachni is actually a spinning rod. It's not a fly rod. So 12-foot B&M, yeah. But the 9.5 foot, I do like it. And if you watch a lot of my videos, you've seen it when I do ultralight fishing. I'll go out and throw it around, and matter of fact, Double Hook Angling sent me some jigs not too long ago. And I used that 9.5 foot rod, and I put his jig on a eagle claw spinner and made it into like a little beetle spin. And I caught 4 or 5 nice little half-pound to pound-and-a-half bass on it. Hunting and stuff with J&J. How you doing, sir? You need to get your bass rods and tackle out. That'd be pretty cool. One thing I have talked about with the guys, with the gentleman at Obelisk, is he's down in Houston, Texas. I would love to try to make a trip down there and go fishing with him. Doing. Huh. The ACC crappie sticks are awesome. I've heard that. Whew. Oh, the garlic from the pizza I had earlier. Hmm. My last set of Whopper Poppers came off of Temu. and I have about worn them out. I got a set of frogs and swim baits in today. 10 frogs and 10 8-segmented swim baits today. Took them out and fished with them. The frog had one little bass about that long come up and jumped out of the water, jumped over the frog. If I can find that video clip, it'll make for a nice short. Frogs and rattle traps and jerk baits. About the only place I've found whopper ploppers lately has been Temu or Wish or somewhere like that. I think Ollie's had some not too long ago. But they also had like 3 and 4 inch long 3 and 4 inch long topwater frogs too, which was crazy. Whew. Yeah, Amazon's a good place to check, and eBay too. eBay's a good place to check too. Anyways, I've been up here for an hour, and that's about what I wanted to be up here, unless somebody came up. Now I would have stayed longer, but instead of repeating myself on the same things again, I think I'm going to get off here. I'm going to head to bed so I can get up and get a good night's sleep, and hopefully get in the office and write a few permits tomorrow. Boss man, and talk to the boss man about, he's made a comment about if I start back to writing permits, he might start paying me commission on the permits. So we'll see how that goes. But anyways, I hope y'all have a wonderful, blessed, and awesome night. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Coastal will be live with Ghost Stories. I will try to get a video out on Monday. Due to internet issues this week, we didn't have any service, so I didn't get anything edited. Couldn't get anything uploaded yesterday or edited, so I do have one I'm working on to get edited, but I don't think I'm definitely not going to have it finished before Friday or tomorrow. So that one will go out Monday. And I mean, internet issues are internet issues. You can't always help that. Wasn't really going to go live tonight. I was thinking about doing it tomorrow night, but since I did get the mail call from Obelisk, I was like, well, I'll go ahead and go live tonight. Just so they can see that when I get their mail, I try to get a video up as soon as possible. Anyways, I hope y'all have a wonderful and blessed night. Have a great weekend. Tight lines, no backlashes. Hopefully you'll all get to go fishing. I know I plan to, so take care and have a good one. Bye.